everyone, I'm Stephanie Brown and you're watching Creative Guzzle. It's that time again. Time to talk about how great I'm doing with my writing. Yeah. Tonight's drink is a swirly whirly. Literally just grabbed the title from watching Critical Role while I was making the drink. Ooh, yeah. Much better compared to last week's disaster. What you didn't see after I filmed that episode was my roommate coming home from work and finding me laying on the floor. Yeah. So, writing. So last time I talked about how I had blazed through the 5th draft of Nethergate because I knew that there were some scenes that I needed to devote a little more time to, but I was stalling on actually finishing the draft because I had to work on those scenes. So I finished that draft and I've been working on fixing some of the scenes. There's still some I haven't quite gotten to because I'm still trying to figure out what to do with them. And it's still the exposition scenes. They're so tricky. And the other thing that I've been trying to do with Navigate is make it scarier. So here's my problem with writing a ghost movie. I love ghost movies, I really do, but they don't scare me. I have not watched a single ghost movie that has actually scared me. Not Paranormal Activity, not Insidious, The Conjuring didn't scare me, Conjuring 2 didn't scare me even though I saw that one at a drive-in. Speaking of which, I can't go to drive-ins anymore, at least by myself, because bad things have happened both times I went to the drive-in by myself. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, scary movies don't scare me. Oh yeah, so that's a struggle that I've been having with Navigate, is gauging whether something is going to actually be scary or not, because things don't scare me that easily. So yeah. Anyway, the other reason why I haven't gotten super far on working on the scenes that need to be fixed in Navigate is because I've also been working on other projects. Namely, I finished a first draft of the first episode of Nebula Prime. Woo! Yay! So yeah, I finished a first draft, and by first draft I mean that I wrote everything that I had outlined for the episode, but it came out about 10 pages short from a normal hour-long episode, which is about 45-ish pages, and I'm only at 35-ish pages. I gotta think of some more stuff to put into my pilot episode to make it longer. But I mean, there is a lot of good stuff going on in there. Like, it opens with a space battle sequence, which is cool, and then you have stuff going on Earth to introduce all the characters, and why is my voice getting so high-pitched? Anyway, yeah, so I gotta figure out some more stuff to do for the Nebula Prime pilot. And the other thing that I've been working on, mostly in outline form at this point, I've been brainstorming a lot for a rewrite of the first chapter of Ateru, which, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I've done like probably 13 or 14 rewrites of this thing at this point, but it's been a couple years since I've even worked on it or even read through it. And I had a friend of mine read through the most current draft, which, like I said, is a couple years old, and she had some comments that opened up some big plot holes I'd never seen before. And so I've been working on trying to fix those and also integrating some new ideas that I had on it. So here's the thing with me and fantasy. If I watch or read anything related to fantasy, I just go, I want to work on Ateru so much right now. Lord of the Rings was the biggest one because that's what actually inspired Ateru. Now I'm watching Critical Role, which is a fantasy Dungeons and Dragons game. I'm reading A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, which is a fantasy series. So those two things combined together just really make me want to work on my fantasy story. So yeah, that's what I've been working on since my last video. Oh, it's a little stronger than I thought it was gonna be. I did have like a few days where I was like focused on the end. See, this is my problem. I have so many projects that I keep going like, oh, I wanna work on this one, and I wanna work on this one, and I wanna work on this one, and I wish I had more time to work on like all of them. However, if you want to encourage me to have more time to work on these things, you can support me on Patreon. Whew. This drink really hit me harder than I thought it was going to. It's like, I need a break from last week, which was crazy. I got so drunk off that. Like, I seriously got really drunk off that one. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been working on. If you have any words of encouragement that you'd like to give me. I'd really love to hear it because I always love to hear that stuff. You can leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget that if you like this video, you can hit that little like button that's right down there. I feel so obnoxious right now. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I do new videos every Friday. Stay excellent to each other and keep making awesome things. Bye!